Hi, so Jacob here. Haven't made videos in a good amount of time, so I decided that maybe I should make one. This is in Gears of War Judgment, I think that's what it's called, yeah. Just so that this won't have a whole bunch of mature content, I turned off the language and the gore as to make it suitable for any audience, really. Well, not any audience, I'm assuming young kids shouldn't watch this, but oh well. So it's been a while since I've A, released a video, and B, been in one. Ah! Oh, well, shows how— yay, I got killed from the grave. So yeah, I'm not the best at this game, as you'll be able to see very quickly. I guess I'm just making a game. Yeah, so not a lot is new with me. Just mainly been doing school stuff, focusing on that. Gosh darn it. Yeah, so yeah, I've just been focusing on school, working, all that jazz. Want to get a good job, so yeah, that's what I'm focusing on. Yeah, so that was really embarrassing. Missed him like four times. Ha! Cannot beat my shotgun. Yeah, so just because I mentioned it slightly earlier, I work at a grocery store, and some really good, funny things happen there. Wow, that was— yeah. So I'm horrible at multitasking. Yeah, yeah, so some really funny things happen there compared to just at school and all that. Like, there are some little kids are the cutest, and they're always there. Gosh darn it. Like, something that happened the other day while I was working was, a little kid two little kids came by with their mother, and yeah, so two little kids came by with their mother, and they had like 3 bags of donuts. They had just like 2 or 3 donuts in each bag, and so they had these like little shopping carts that the store provides for little kids, because apparently that's a fun thing when you're a kid, to push a shopping cart around. And so, just to be nice, I thought that I put the donuts evenly in their bags. And oh gosh darn it. Oh yeah, and so I put like 2 bags of donuts in one, and then another bag of donuts in the other. And these 2 little kids like look in the bags, and then they both pick up a bag, stare at me, and then start yelling at me saying, "This is not my donut!" And they like yank donut out, and they look like they're about to huck it on the ground before their mom like looks over and is like, "Oh no 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 no!" Like puts them back in, then like readjusts the donuts. And as they were leaving, they both looked at me and said, "I can't believe you gave me the wrong donut." And I just looked at them like, I'm sorry. Kill stolen. Okay. Yeah, but so they started yelling at me, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what other way to react to that. Gosh darn it. People can always one-shot me. It's really dumb. Yeah, but so little kids are just the cutest. Like, today I just got back from work, so today a little kid came by and went to the service counter to ask for like a sucker, because the grocery store that I work at does that. They Yeah, so they like give suckers to kids if they ask for it. And so this little kid comes up, like, starts hopping up and down in front of the service counter because it's a really high counter, and like his eyes are just barely clearing the top of the counter. And so he's like, I want a sucker. And there's a girl I work with that was working the service counter, and she's like, oh, of course. And so he's like, I want a blue one. I really want a blue one. And we didn't have any, so she's like, oh, we only have like red ones. And the little kid just like looked so heartbroken, just went, oh, okay. And yeah, so he and his like his sister that was also with him both got one. They walked up like with their heads down to their mother and just said they didn't have any blue ones. And she's like, oh, that's okay. And they were really sad about that, and it was just really cute. Some really funny things happened. Another thing that happened, like, oh gosh darn it. Another thing that happened was at one time. Oh, am I really third? That's really good. Okay. Yeah, but at one time, one thing that happened was these two little black kids came in with their mother, and they like were playing. They were playing like cops and robbers or something like that, just like in the store. And then she's like, "No, I'm going to be in jail." And they were like fighting who was actually going to be in jail. And I just thought that was like the cutest thing in the world. They weren't. I mean, just because that seems so like horribly stereotypical. Like, I might cut this conversation out. But they were like, no, you're in jail. No, you're in jail. Just yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, and they were, yeah, just really funny. But I work with some of like the worst workers in the world with my job. Gosh darn it. Yeah, like, so there's a kid who at the moment will be unnamed. Two kids are like this actually, or two guys, whatever. I'm in fourth now, that's sad. So they work in the front end with me, kind of, and they are able to get out of work so easily that it's like not even fun or fair. Like, they just like hide in the back for an hour, and I end up doing like their job for them. And every time I point it out, the people, like the managers up front, are just like, oh, no, it's okay, they'll be okay. And it's really frustrating, and almost everybody knows that they don't do anything and hate working with them, but nobody ever does anything about it. So it's extremely frustrating for everybody working the front end because they don't do their job. They're always hiding in the back because gosh darn it. Yeah, just because I got bumped to 6th that quickly? Holy cow. Yeah.
Going somewhere?
5th, gosh darn it. There's some other funny things. So many funny things happen. I'm trying to think of something. Oh yeah, so the other day when I was working, this lady comes by and like starts flirting, like trying to set up the checker with her grandson. Gosh darn it. And like it was just extremely awkward. And then she turns to me and she's like, "Do you know what? I just enjoy looking at you. I used to go after guys that look just like you." And I just looked back and went, "Oh, thanks." And then she like very creepily finished with, "Actually, I still do." And like, I don't know, she did something with her eyebrow that was like just really creepy and flirtatious. Oh gosh darn it. This one. Hey. Yeah. It was just creepy. She, like this old lady that was maybe like 60, 70-ish, was like flirting with me. It was just like, horrible. Yeah, well, that was who knows how long. Man, I got 4th place. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, this is a free-for-all, as you can see. Not teams, maybe I'll switch or not, because I think this will be, I'll only do two rounds. But, yeah, that is, some really funny things that happen. Those are some funny things that happen. Okay. I've only been going for like 8 minutes, I think. So, yeah. Something happened today, which is actually a pain in the butt, for me at least, is, not literally because it's actually a pain in my finger. I was getting carts from outside and bringing them inside. I got my finger stuck between, like, 2 of the grates. One of the carts got pushed forward, and it, like, grabbed my finger and just was like the most pain. It hurt like crazy, and still right now, just by pushing on part of my knuckle, it just pops my finger. Not like, it doesn't like make a cracking sound. What it does though is it like pops my finger and I can feel it, and it just feels horrible. Yeah, and the whole it has like a very nice bruise coloring. Gosh darn it. But, so, I don't think it's broken, because I can still bend it, and it only hurts a little, so I think I just bruised the joint. And, like, the whole time the checkers, or the people working at the, gosh darn it. This is a horrible game. They kept on, like, looking at it whenever I'd, like, grab something, like, are you sure you're okay? Are you absolutely sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm all good. It's already looking like it's improving a little. Gosh darn. I'm doing horrible this game. Maybe I should switch to teams next time. Oh yeah, but so things like that happen a lot. Like I just hurt myself like crazy. They're lifting things or moving things around. It's fantastic. At the moment, I can't really think of a whole bunch of other things that apply to my job. Okay, finally got a kill. I'm on the board. Other than the fact that I get paid nothing and only work like 3 days. Gosh darn it. Just, yeah. Yeah, it's a great job. Get paid almost nothing. Work almost nothing. It's fantastic. But the nice thing is that my boss said that I would be able to torque bow. That I'd be able. Gosh darn it. Yeah, but so what I was saying earlier is that my boss said that I'd be able to only work like 3 days of the week, and I'd be able to maybe get like a second job, which would allow me to get a lot more money, which I wouldn't be able to spend because I'd be saving it so that I could, like, for college, but yeah. Gosh darn it. That's great. I'm so bad at this game. Woo! Oh, 8th. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Oh yeah, so I don't know how the audio is, I'll have to do that later, but because I'm not listening to it because I don't feel like putting in a pair of headphones so I can listen to it. I'm just kind of letting it go. So I'm not sure if anything is horrible, I'll have to figure that out in editing. Oh my heck, I'm in 8th. At least I'm not in like 11th anymore. Maybe they quit. I'm really bad at this. I'm doing horrible. I'm in 10th now again. Of course. This is fantastic. Maybe I won't like make a full video. Well, maybe I make a full video out of this, but only show all the fails that I have. Like just show all my deaths. Gosh darn! Everyone can one shot. It's horrible. I hate this game. Last place. I'm not talking, I just realized that. That's so bad of me. Was I able to throw it? No. So bad at this. The other game I did better, that's really... my heck. How many times have I died? I've died 16 times. This is horrible. This is going to be a great way to end the video. Hey, got another kill. Kill storm. 4 kills. The next person has 5. Maybe I'll be able to get into 8th. Gosh darn it! Everyone can just one-shot me. It's horrible. I hate this.
Oh, perfect.
Hey! 8th now. Woo. Gosh darn it. Hey, finished in 8th. Way to freaking go me. Well that's that. I'm not sure. It's so horrible.